Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well today. So today, of course, I want to give you guys an update on what's happening with Bitcoin today. And you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is still not moving. We saw pretty much, a couple of days ago, coming up to a week now, that we saw the Grayscale pump, right? So we know recently Grayscale has won a lawsuit against the SEC, and that's why we saw Bitcoin, not just Bitcoin, but also pretty much majority of altcoins were in fact pumping, right? So we saw the entire crypto market pumping once that news did in fact come out, and we saw Grayscale, winning the lawsuit against the SEC. And then obviously we know, okay, my last update, I told you guys that the Grayscale pump is gone. So we saw Bitcoin back down at $26,000. And you guys clearly see right now, Bitcoin is slightly lower than $26,000. But in my opinion, it's still holding really strong at this level. Okay, so right now Bitcoin is still holding pretty strong, holding at 25,800, so just below $26,000, right? So you guys clearly see for the past few days, not much momentum or movements we are in fact seeing right now for Bitcoin. And you guys clearly see pretty much the entire crypto market today, not much movements at all. You guys could just clearly see that slightly, right? The overall the market is slightly down today, and you guys clearly see the global crypto market cap is still above 1 trillion, which is always great to see. 1.04 trillion it's sitting at. And you guys clearly see for the past 24 hours, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and majority of the altcoins, I must say, are not really moving, right? You guys can clearly just see that, right? So it's sort of another boring day for crypto, and I feel like it's been like this for the past few weeks, guys, right? Even though yes, we have in fact been seeing Bitcoin and pretty much the entire market pumping and whatnot, but it will always drop back down. So I would say for the past few weeks, not much movements are in fact happening for crypto, and it seems like a lot of people are in fact fearful. Okay, so you guys clearly see the fear and greed index right now still sitting in fear. Yesterday was a fact in fear. Last week was in fact in fear as well. Last month we were in fact in neutral. So it seems like investors are feeling sort of fearful right now for crypto and Bitcoin. But that's normal. Okay, and I told you guys many times, this is obviously the perfect time to buy as much crypto as you possibly can. We know we are in fact about to enter the next bull market. So understand, guys, yes, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency right now, right? A lot of altcoins, majority of altcoins in the market may seem boring right now, right? Not much. We're not seeing much momentum in the market, but understand, guys, these next upcoming few months is going to be really important. And I told you guys, right, in my last stream and in my previous video, we all should be at least buying and at least, of course, DCAing into Bitcoin and your favorite altcoins right now. This is the perfect time to do all that, right? Bitcoin is still below $30,000. We are still in the buy zone. Okay, we should all be accumulating as much as we possibly can right now for the next upcoming bull market. And there is in fact one chart, okay, there's one simple chart that I really want to show you guys, a simple way to pretty much how people make money in the crypto space, right? So it's going to be obviously a Bitcoin chart. So if you want to make money with Bitcoin, just hear me out. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. Okay, so let's start off with this chart right here. You guys can see every single time we have the halving, okay, for Bitcoin, it pumps every single time, guys. Okay, and it's not just Bitcoin that pumps. Altcoins pump as well. When an alt season is coming up as well, so we're gonna see a lot of altcoins in the market pump and skyrocket. But understand, guys, okay, this chart just clearly shows you guys that every single time we have the halving, that's when the actual run, the bull run does in fact happen for Bitcoin, right? So be excited for that, because obviously we know the halving is obviously right around the corner. It's about 7 months from now, so a couple months. It's going to happen next year, April. So April in 2024, that's going to be the next Bitcoin halving. Exciting times, guys, right? So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. It may seem boring right now for Bitcoin because it's not really moving, but understand, right, in the next upcoming few months, and of course next year in 2024, and of course 2025, the next upcoming few years, those are going to be some exciting years, especially 2025, right? So it may seem boring right now, but understand soon enough, right? The market's going to move like crazy, guys. Okay, so understand that, please. Okay, so here's a chart that I really want to show you guys. Okay, three stages of Bitcoin: bottom formation, reaccumulation, and a bull market rally. Okay, it's very simple, guys. Okay, so if you guys look here, okay, we hit a bottom, okay, and then a reaccumulation, and then a bull market, and then we hit a bottom once again, a reaccumulation, and then a bull market. It's the same exact thing. It's very simple, guys. Okay, very simple to understand the Bitcoin pattern. And this pretty much happens pretty much every 4 years, right? Because we know the halving happens pretty much every 4 years. Okay, and that's when the real bull run does in fact happen for Bitcoin, right? So understand that, guys. Pretty much we have 3 good years and 1 bad year. Pretty much it's like that, right? So that's that. And here's another chart that I really want to show you guys. Pretty much the same thing, okay? A bear market and then a bull market. So we always enter, two different cycles. We know that it's either going to be a bear market or a bull market. Obviously, right now, I will say we are still, sort of in a bear market, okay? But understand we are in fact in recovery mode, and we are in fact about to enter the next bull market. It's about to start, guys. Please understand that, right? So the next bull run is in fact about to happen, okay? And then of course, guys, in 2025 that's going to happen, and then the year 2026, that's when we're going to enter the next bear market, pretty much, right? So that's that, and that's why we're going to see Bitcoin dropping, and that's when we're going to see pretty much the entire cryptocurrency market drop as well. It's the same exact cycle. So just like I showed you guys right here, right? It's the same exact thing. Okay, we're going to hit another bottom in like 2026 to like 2027. Right, so understand that, guys. Now, this is the chart that I really want to show you guys, and it's very simple. It says right here, this is the Bitcoin simple strategy, right? So for all the people out there that don't know this simple strategy, right, to when to buy your Bitcoin or when to take a profit, then it's not just Bitcoin. This works with pretty much every other altcoin, right? Pretty much, not all of them, but majority of them. Okay. So Bitcoin simple strategy, as you can see, it says number one, buy Bitcoins, sorry, 1 year before halving, and then number two, hold and watch it pump, and then number three, sell 1 year after halving, and then number four, repeat. Okay, so pretty much, guys, okay, when we see Bitcoin hit a bottom, that is when you want to buy. Okay, when we are in fact entering the next bear market, that's when you want to buy, guys. That's obviously the perfect time to buy, right? To buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin, buy when it's dropping, and we are in fact in bear conditions, and when we are in fact in a bear market, okay, and Bitcoin pretty much is in fact at its bottom. That's when you want to buy. Okay, so that's where Bitcoin is right now. Okay, still, so that's when you pretty much want to buy, guys. Okay, so you're buying all these Bitcoins, okay, at a bottom, okay, and then you are in fact seeing it slowly recover up. So you're gonna hold it and watch it pump, right? And then sell. You want to take your profits, right, when we are in fact entering the next bull market. Okay, so of course, for example, 2017, that is not obviously the perfect time to buy Bitcoin, and that's a lot of people, right, like to FOMO in. For some odd reason, a lot of people like to do the complete opposite and buy when it's at the top. And that's obviously not what you want to do. I see a lot of people, they buy at the top, and then it drops, and then they panic sell. And that's, how you technically lose money, guys. Because you sold, right, at a loss. Okay, you just panic for no odd reason. Okay, so that is not what you guys want to do. What you want to do is in 2019, okay, so 2019, you guys clearly see Bitcoin had a bottom. This would have been the perfect time to buy. Even in 2020, then the reaccumulation zone right here, that would have still been a perfect time to buy. And then of course we had the halving, and that's when we had the bull run. And this is when you really wanted to pretty much take your profits, right? And understand, guys, to make money, you got to take profits, right? You got to understand that, right? I realized that, and I learned that the hard way, right? Because before I didn't take any profits, I was simply just hodling, and it dropped, right? So I realized you got to take your profits, guys, okay, to make money. And understand, no one has gone broke taking profits, okay? So in 2021, yes, that would have been the perfect time to pretty much sell your Bitcoins, okay? Because then 2023, we dropped once again, right? So it's the same thing. 2023, we're on track at the bottom. So right now is the perfect time to buy. Okay, right now, guys, right now, as of filming this video, I've been telling us many times. Right now, we should be DCAing. All of us right now should be DCAing into Bitcoin and of course our favorite altcoins, right? So right now is the perfect time to buy as much as you possibly can. Okay, and then of course, okay, in 2024, we're gonna slowly see it pump up. Okay, you know, the halving is obviously about to happen, right? So we're gonna see Bitcoin slightly pump, and then of course, the year 2025, that is pretty much when Bitcoin's gonna absolutely skyrocket and reach a new all-time high. And that is when pretty much you want to take your profits, right, to make money. And it's just repeat, right, the same thing. So it's a very simple, guys. This is a very simple strategy. Okay, it really is. And this is how most Bitcoin traders do it. Now I know a lot of people like to, you know, day trade and whatnot, guys. Personally, I'm not a day trader. Like, I've tried it, it's so hard and I've lost a bit of money and it's just not for me, right? But I know a lot of people obviously day trade. Okay, but it's just not for me. But I think this is for the people that pretty much swing trade, right? So that's that. But yeah, that's the simple strategy, guys, for Bitcoin, right? You want to buy Bitcoin 1 year before halving, hold and watch it pump, and then sell 1 year after halving and repeat. That's it. Okay, that is it. So it's very simple, guys. Okay, it's very simple. Now, some crypto news, okay, today, and of course Bitcoin news. So JP Morgan says SEC will likely approve Grayscale's spot Bitcoin ETF, right? And if this happens, guys, obviously all the other Bitcoin spot ETFs for a lot of these, you know, institutions like, you know, BlackRock, Fidelity, and whatnot, and many more will most likely get approved. Okay, if one, okay, spot Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved, then the rest will get approved, right? I really want you guys to understand that. And that's why, guys, I keep telling you guys, you know, in the next bull market, it's going to be so different, right, compared to all our previous bull markets that we have, in fact, been seeing for Bitcoin, because billions of dollars and most likely trillions of dollars are going to be poured into the market. So understand, Bitcoin's going to skyrocket. Altcoins, your favorite altcoins, will mostly skyrocket as well. The entire crypto market will skyrocket, guys. I want you guys to understand this, right? So this is some exciting news right now. Okay, it really is. And I know it's going to get approved by the SEC. Okay, and of course we know there is in fact a fair few deadlines. Okay, the final deadline for majority of these Bitcoin spot ETFs is around March next year in 2024. Right, so we're gonna see what happens, right? Because that is very soon, literally just a couple months away. So we will see, guys. And also, in crypto news today, world's largest crypto casino, Stake.com, reportedly hacked for $41.3 million. That is absolutely insane, guys. Okay, so apparently Stake.com recently just got hacked for $41.3 million. $41.3 million. That is absolutely crazy, guys. Okay. And I don't use Stake.com. Okay, I did like 2 years ago, but I stopped, right? It's not good to gamble, guys. Don't do it. Okay. Do not do it. But yeah, they reportedly just got hacked for over $40 million. That is absolutely insane, guys. Okay. But that's that. That's pretty much all the news that I got for you guys. I really just wanted to, you know, update on you guys what's happening around the crypto space. But that's that. But guys, Bitcoin right now, yes, it's still not really holding to, you know, it is, but it is in fact below, you know, $26,000. So we're gonna see what happens with Bitcoin in the next few days, if it does in fact hold at this level, or maybe it will drop further down to the downside. We will see. I will obviously keep you guys updated on that. So stay tuned. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.